Alright, so I have an '09 Jetta, and it's got pretty high miles on it. You know, not high, really. 200,000. People think that's high mileage for a TDI. That's really not many. It's 400,000 would be pretty high mileage. These cars will easily go 400,000 miles if you maintain it correctly, and you have to be really by the book as far as a lot of things go. But what I was going to do is I was going to tell you guys real quick about ceramic brake pads and the Volkswagen. I looked a lot of places, forums, TDI forums, TDI Club forum, trying to find information on using ceramic brake pads on my car, and finally I just kind of went off on a whim and just bought the ceramic brake pads. And you know, there's a lot of different people that said, oh, they worked my rotors and they didn't work correctly, and I switched to ceramic because my rotors warped. And I think I had, you know, the original pads I think are kind of a composite ceramic metallic from what I could tell by looking at them, and I ended up with warped rotors. I don't know if they may have been replaced. Probably they were, because I had 160,000 miles on when I bought the car. So, but on my other Jetta, I got like a ceramic metallic composite pad. I didn't even know where I had to really search for them to find them. But so I was concerned, you know, because people said, oh, yeah, it warped my rotors. And on my Ford Focus, I switched to ceramic because it was, you know, semi-metallic and it kept on warping rotors and over. So I changed to ceramics, and that was gone. Never had another issue. No warped rotors. So far I've got around 15,000 miles and some pretty hard braking stops on these, and I have no warped rotor issues on the '09 Jetta. So, and I'm trying to remember the brake pad brand I bought. I bought them at Parts Authority. So it was their premium brand. If you want to call them to find out what their premium brand is for brake pads, you might want to find out what those are. I can't remember the brand offhand. It wasn't like Raybestos or Bendix or any of those. It was something else. Car something. I can't remember. But anyway, they look like good quality units, and I put those on, and my braking is still the same as the original. Stops on a dime. There's no ABS works perfectly, because I actually had that. There was a service recall on these for the ABS, and it was actually going. It was making the light go on, but that was happening before and after the brake pads. And then I got the ABS light problem fixed. It's an ABS module replaced, and then that doesn't do that anymore. But anyway, I didn't have any stopping issues. It was only problem with the ABS computer. But that's all been resolved. And the brake pads, I would say if I was going to replace brake pads on one of these, I would definitely take a chance again on getting the ceramic pads. I have no dust on my wheels. The car stays cleaner. They stop just as good as the original pads. And I would definitely, if you're doing your brakes at home especially, I would recommend just putting new rotors on versus trying to machine the ones you have, because they're already kind of marginal. A lot of people are having warped rotor problems with these cars, so you might want to just replace them. You know, they're not that expensive. If you get a count at a place like Parts Authority, they're really dirt cheap, and just the way to go. Everything just bolts on. So anyway, that's the thing with the ceramic pads. I would definitely give them a shot. All right, I'll talk to you on the next video. Please like and subscribe.